Game of the week, Jeffrey. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Always loud and passionate, these folks are ready to roar. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Yeah. 6-minute quarters.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get us going.
Long day. It's game of the week. Let's go, baby.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's
Rick's gonna lay down.
There.
He'll beat it. Rick's gonna get up. Get up. Yeah.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread area over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
So
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And now the try here for the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
that brought my mood way down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's James. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here comes a handoff.
I saw it, and I'm playing the game online, so I gave it back.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? To the air, it's James. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Takes the football inside the 30. That's a first down.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
First down and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the right here. Oh, and nothing but... He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good. They still trail by a point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And this is caught inside the 30. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. First down here for this offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
How gay is that?
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. just ran away from the defense.
You can't even see what the fuck's going on.
We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now.
That makes the score. Georgia Tech 14, South Carolina 6.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quick throw to his receiver. Fired into the tight window and tipped off.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Breaking tackles. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring it down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Scanning the field. It's James. Receiver makes the grab.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia Tech 14, South Carolina 6.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a short completion of the tight end. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And the runner takes off to his right.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's James. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. When he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line.
On the play. Now, a 4th down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They're going to run it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Now, 4th down.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Handoff from the shotgun.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's James. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's going to be stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They're still down by 2.
That keeps the score. Georgia Tech, 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 8, set the kickoff.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They call the counter run here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking downfield, it's James. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense is really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense.
This game fucking sucks.
And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The AT is good, so the lead is 9. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. And here's the return from just inside the 25. And the returner is brought down.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Hands off to a fullback.
Fullback, the ball carrier. Tackle is made at the 37-yard line.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half. But I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. Can they recover from that right now?
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receivers are bunched together. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's James. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area. Decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And the return will be brought down.
And the Georgia Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
And the Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's a carry for the fullback. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. And that gain will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the option play. Fights off a defender. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia Tech 21, South Carolina 12.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's going to lose yardage here. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football there with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They try to run it with the option. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Yellow Jackets will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Georgia Tech, 28. South Carolina, 12.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
To throw, it's James. Bringing pressure. Got him, he's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Pass caught, can he get in?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
South Carolina, 18.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long at the 20. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's James. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Setting the back in motion. Give it to the big fullback here. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. As a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Field goal tried, no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss.
Well, that's going going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Well, this was an intriguing